Everybody's pretty much under pressure right now because the blinds are going up and nobody's gone out except for surrender. So you have to take some chances. At that certain hand, I felt that Marcel was capable of making a rebluff with nothing. So if he didn't have the king, I would be capable of making him lay down the hand. Unfortunately, it seems to me like it was pretty obvious he had king-queen. If he didn't have that hand, it's extremely well played.
This is late night poker. That's going to wake him up, boy. That's going to wake him up.
Hand
Material
number
like that is gonna wake 'em up.
5-6, Lawrence Taylor, Pepper Johnson, Ben Roberts to speak. 400 to call.
Raise to 1300.
Ben's done a first position raise here with his tight position, but he's raised only 1300, and the reason for that, Jesse, is he has a hand that with the 4600 he's still got left, he can get away from an all-in re-raise or a big re-raise that commits him. Yeah, see, he's counting Ben Roberts' chips here. Well, there you go. He's got an ace-king.
Another 4 now.
He's going to put him all in.
I'm all in.
Yeah,
Raise all in.
he's said all in.
Re-raise all in.
Wow, do you know what?
Call.
Fair play to Ben Roberts. He's decided, I've got 2 live cards here, let's gamble.
Wow, surprising call for Ben Roberts, but a calculated gamble, you say, Simon.
Exactly. Yeah, it's a calculated gamble. He's not been getting any hands, and he's just decided, maybe this is my chance. Maybe if I call this time, I am going to hit it.
And here comes the flop. Up is
Well, so far he's missed.
9.
Ben Roberts
Ben
all
needs a
in, and
jack
Gentle
or a
Ben
queen.
needs a queen or a jack, or Romero will be top of the pops.
Let's see the turn.
Get a 10.
Yeah.
Still no change, Jesse. Just a jack or a queen,
Queen or a jack.
or we're going to lose Ben Roberts.
And last card,
No.
it's a 4.
Ace high holds up.
Cheers, Ben.
Ben Roberts out in 5th position, leaving 4. Not that much from Ben tonight. Take my word for it. Pure class. Walking out of the room now.
Ben, it never really seemed to take off for you today. You couldn't find the hands?
No, I couldn't. Okay, but with 5 of us left, I think that was time to gamble a little and take a chance and hope to get lucky, because in a few minutes after that there was going to be, you know, just 4 or 3 of us, and 3rd place or 4th place wasn't really good enough. So to go for the 1st and 2nd, I think that was the time to take a chance.
Welcome back. Action on the table at the Party Poker Late Night Poker Masters.
We're down to 4. 2 professional players and the 2 qualifiers from Late Night Poker Race, and one of them is totally dominating this field. He's been so focused tonight,
Raise
Jonathan
all in.
Romero.
1500.
Well, Matt Dale, very short, has found a hand good enough to push. If he gets called, it'll likely be against overcards at least.
But if it's ace-6 of heart, I have to pay.
I think Marcel will call with this.
I folded ace
Yeah.
3.
Yeah, he's called.
Matt is all in.
I'd say you folded a 3.
Bit of trouble here for Matt Dale, but also a
don't
good
want to win
chance
with
to
the bet,
double
I want
up.
to win with the
It's a race.
And Kenna James says he folded ace 3.
There's a 1.
7.
Flop good enough for him so far.
I knew there was a queen.
Pair
Let's go for the
3
flush
for
now.
Matt, he's in
Or a
front.
7.
Marcel saying, let's go for the flush.
Card.
You're going to need a 9-card flop, Marcel.
It's an 8.
Ah, go for straight.
Only
His
bet
heart
for Matt.
in his
Let's see
throat.
the last
No
card.
ace, no 6, say he.
It's a 6.
It's a 6.
Oh.
Well, Matt Dale, in the end, he moved in with a
Cheers.
pair of 3s. Marcel Lusk, he was one of the chip leaders. Quite a cheap call, and he's got lucky. On the end, he's rivered a 6, and Matt Dale is our 4th place finisher.
So, Matt, it was your first live game against the professionals. How do you feel you performed?
Well, I feel I played very badly. To start with, I tried to bluff Marcel Lusk out of a few pots. Each time he re-raised me, I don't know what I was thinking of to do that. It was a terrible play. Overall, I feel I played a bit like a donkey. Played a bit better towards the end, but I wasn't really getting the cards either.
And there's the leaderboard, Jesse. Jonathan Romero, the online qualifier, the guy that came 2nd in his heat in Late Night Poker Race. He made it through to the final, was very disappointed with his 8th place finish, but he is top of the pops against 2 of the finest no-limit poker players in the world.
2 players. $600. Call.
Well, Lusk has outflopped Romero, bottom pair for Marcel.
Check.
And it was a minimum bet and call, and now Marcel's coming firing on the turn.
1800.
We know Romero's got game, but this would be beyond super.
Wow, look at this. What can you say? Jonathan Romero limped in with king 8 offsuit, missed the flop, bet it. Wow.
Even Marcel's just said wow. All he's got is bottom pair. How could he know that it's good? There are a couple of draws out there.
Okay.
Wow.
That's what I do too. It's at 1800. I bet
Marcel
1800.
realizes he just fell into something. Little does he know, it was the clutches of Romero. What a super, super play.
I think the professionals assume about the downline qualifiers is that we're probably not very good, maybe. So, well, hopefully I can show them that I can hang with them and do as good as I can.
You can think about him, you can talk about him, you can read and write about him, but when the pressure's on to pull the trigger, that's what makes the game great.
2600.
Well, that's a hand you'd be happy to raise with ace-8 three-handed.
Yeah, he's got about 11,000. He's put 26. He's got about 9,000 back.
Oh, Marcel's woke up in the big blind with ace-jack suited.
Did he find the real hand?
Well, Kenneth James has Marcel covered. And Luskus is trying to and win this two ways. He's going to see if he can hit the flop, and he has.
Yeah.
Can he get more of James's chips? KJ could hang himself here.
Do it.
Marcel saying don't do it, trying to encourage him to do it. Reverse psychology here.
Do what, my friend?
Don't do it.
What does Kenneth James think Marcel's called him with? Well, there's no way he'll guess he's up against 3 jacks.
5,800. I have.
Oh no. If Kenneth James sticks those chips in, they're not coming back. Marcel, well, his eyes are just raised. He'd be forgiven for being a little excited. Even Kenneth James has gotten dead serious now. Does he smell something in the wind? Ouch!
Bet.
Marcel all in.
James realizes if you can call,
Marcel
you
got
can
ace
beat.
check.
That's the story.
3 checks.
And this
Great.
is a hard road for KJ. He's played such great poker tonight,
Kenna has
Simon.
ace-8.
But
Marcel is
Lusk
all in, but in front was
just
3 checks.
played this sneaky true.
Don't do it.
10,
Nope, no help there.
all over. That's 3.
Marcel Lusk is going to
I
double
like
up.
the flop. I like
It's
my
amazing,
hand, but I
Simon.
like the
2
flop.
roads diversion, a yellow wood,
5,
and Marcel Lusk just put on his wings and flew.
5, yeah.
Wow. Yeah, maybe I can double.
We've seen a lot of great players here tonight, Simon, but Marcel Lusk is, well, he's on a different plane.
Yeah, Jonathan Romero, I think he would have passed virtually any hand on the button here because he's hoping that Marcel Lusk moves in and Kenneth James calls him, which he has. We have another all in. Oh, wow, look at these matchups.
Shows a pair of 5s.
Marcel Lusk has a pair of 5s. Kenneth James has found at the perfect time a pair of 9s.
Yeah, well, second life here for Kenna because
Here
there's
comes the flop.
6,200 in the pot. And if James can make this pair hold up,
Comes 7.
Oh, wow.
and it
3,
looks like
6.
he can,
4 fours.
then
Marcel.
2 5s now.
Yeah, well, Marcel telling us all there. 2 4s or a 5. 4 of hearts would give him a straight flush.
Here's
it's
the
over
flush
except for the
Kenna.
4 hearts now.
Last card.
Flush for both
Deuce.
players. 1 card for Marcel, but the 9 high flush
break.
holds. And Kenna James, well, he's still short, but he's way back in it.
This was the last hand.
I would say I read my opponents well. I'm dangerous in the fact that I'm unpredictable. So, you know, I know over on this side of the Atlantic that you play a kind of a tight and solid game. And us Americans sometimes are out there, you know, gambling it up.
Are you going to steal this one? I'm on the big
I
one.
may.
Marcel has just inched ahead of KJ.
Jack 4 is not
It's
a
down
hand.
to 8,500 on the button. Is
I don't
it
have
1
Jack-
move
I have
only?
Jack 4 and steal.
This time. He might have ace 10.
Marcel's talking, but believe that he's watching
Raise to 1600.
everything that's going on.
1600.
Oh, how many times does Marcel Lusk find ace queen in the big blind?
That's not a race. That is like come in the pool.
Romero's out on a bit of a limb here.